Hey, Chris Ferdinandi here with another Vanilla.js quick tip. Let's get into it.
The element style property can be used to get and set inline styles on an element. So in this example, I have a paragraph that has some inline styles on it, one for background color and another for color. And if I jump over to the UI, you can see that the element has white text with a green background. I'm going to get that element with the document query selector method. And then I'm going to use the style object or the style property to get and set some inline styles on it. The style property itself is read only, but it has sub properties on it that you can directly control. Let's take a look at how that works. Here, I am going to get the background color and the font weight. And just a quick word about these style attributes. So in CSS, they're often written with a dash between them. So background color would be background dash color, all lowercase. In JavaScript, most of those names are camel cased instead. So background color would be background color, all one word, and the C in color starts with an uppercase. The Mozilla Developer Network has a really nice CSS properties reference with a really big table that shows you many of the common CSS properties and their JavaScript equivalents. And so that's a really handy tool if you need to use the style property. But so here I'm going to get the background color and the font weight of this element. The style property only returns inline styles. So if an element doesn't have a style specifically defined on it inline, it's going to return an empty string. And in this case, while the paragraph certainly has a font weight defined by the browser's base style sheet, it doesn't have an inline font weight property. And so if I were to jump back over to the browser and reload, you can see I get green as my background color, but the font weight returns an empty string because there is no font weight style on this element. Similarly, you can also use the style property to set specific properties. If I wanted to change that background color to purple, I would do sandwich.style.background color, all one word, camel cased, equals purple. And if I jump back over to the UI, now this is purple. And if I were to inspect it in the browser, you can see background color :purple is now the inline style on this element. Now, you can set all properties in one swoop if you want to. If you are trying to control a bunch of properties, this can get a little bit tedious to write out each one. It would be nice if you could do them all in one string, kind of like you can with the class name property. Well, the style property has a property on it called CSS text, and that works similar to how class name works with classes. So if I were to get that property and log it to the console, that is going to log all of the inline properties on this element: background color purple, color white. I can also use it to update or replace styles. So here I'm going to say sandwich style CSS text equals font size 2M, font weight bold. And that's going to wipe out everything that's there. You can see the background color and color are gone. And this element now has a font size and a font weight on it, but not those other inline styles. Similarly, if you want to add additional styles, you can use string concatenation. So sandwich style.css text plus equals color purple, which is similar to writing equals sandwich style CSS text plus color purple. It's just a shorthand for that. And if I jump back over here, you can see now the color is purple.
If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and maybe even share it with someone else who you think might enjoy it. You can also get my daily developer tips newsletter over at gomakethings.com, where every weekday I share a new tip, trick, tool, or Vanilla.js snippet to help you build a simpler and more resilient web. Thanks so much for watching.